in lovely sunny Canada. And it is kind of sunny out there today. Kind of.
You don't want to know how cold it is, though.
Yeah, I don't know why this keeps moving.
9 degrees.
It's like, it's crazy.
It's crazy, man.
And we have, it's going dead. Also, our stabilizer.
So if all of a sudden we just kind of go,
Then
it's not. It's you didn't help. You didn't. I showered and I didn't do anything with my hair.
But she told me she was ready.
Oh,
You can't say you're ready and then not be ready. So I'm going to just bring up our chat here.
I'm sure that people will forgive my plain raw hair. I need a haircut. It's almost getting to the point where I'm desperate. People.
Yeah, you can't whisper because they can't hear you if you whisper.
Always hear it. He tells me I talk too loud. He tells me I talk too quiet. He's so fickle.
I kind of am.
Lori Gall, I just read your post. The magic potion made of beans on the beach. Even better.
Good morning, Mama. Apparently, you're upstairs not doing anything.
Drinking coffee and listening to her kids. What can she do? What else? What else is there, right, Mom?
I guess. So we today, what are we doing today? Oh, today is just, it's all more.
Could you plug this into that so it doesn't die? Or cable that?
I can try.
Into the laptop.
I can try. No promises.
Just so we don't.
Bleh. Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, well, it's sunny. Alberta is so deceiving.
It is
so deceiving. It is beautifully sunny outside. There is a light breeze so you'd think it would be a beautiful summer day because it is June, but no, it's like honestly, you guys, I think it's like 9 degrees this morning. Yeah.
Yeah, it is weird because in Mexico.
Oh, it's 11. It's 11.
Hey, it's warmer than you thought.
With a high of 14. So we're almost there at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. So in Mexico, the beauty of Mexico, where we live, is it's the same weather for 8 months of the year, and I guess 9 months. It's actually the same 12 months because we have two seasons. We have rainy season and we have beautiful season. And for whatever reason, we call rainy season winter time.
Good morning, Glenda.
Why is that? Why do we call it winter?
Oh, because winter, we've come to associate that we don't enjoy winter. That's why we moved to a tropical country. And
it's not why.
Well, it's one of the reasons. It's a definite benefit. We didn't like the cold, though. That's one of the reasons.
We hated it.
And so I guess you associate in your head the season that you like the least is winter because that's what we grew up with. So summer, it's not that we don't like summer, it's just that it's uncomfortable. It's hot and it's sweaty and it rains and you get some floods and, all of those fun things that, thankfully we're able to leave on occasion and let our kids deal with it back home.
Yeah, but we left them with air conditioning.
And our house doesn't leak.
Yeah.
As far as we know.
But, we left them with free electricity and air
There is, yes. They can air condition the whole house if they need to or want to, and bedrooms are both air conditioned. So yeah, they're not roughing it, that's for sure.
Yeah. So the nice thing is though, is when you wake up every single day, you know what the weather is going to be. Here, oh my gosh, you can wake up, be bright sunny, then it rainy.
Well, now look at that big heavy cloud coming in.
It's like this. I don't know what to do here. We're still in the basement. We do go for walks, though. I go for more walks than she does. Yesterday, it was very cold.
You went for a walk all the way to the
morning, Glenda. Yeah, it was just the post office box, which is just around the corner.
Yeah.
But it
wasn't a long walk, that's for sure.
It wasn't a long walk. It was very cold. So it's been joyful being here.
It's been nice, though.
It has been nice seeing everybody and touching base. Horrible circumstances, obviously. Mm-hmm. But it is always nice to see family and friends. I haven't seen many friends yet, but it's nice to see family, especially this family. I love this family, too. Just a nice family.
It's a nice family.
It is a nice family. Well, let's say, have friends who should see this video.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can share it with them. Katrina, good morning.
Good morning.
From beautiful British Columbia. How is it there?
It is beautiful.
Terry has been posting things every once in a while, so I'm kind of following a little bit of what your weather's been like.
Yeah.
So Doug hasn't posted in a bit, not that I've seen anyways.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, Jeff says, hey, John, yesterday was not cold. We call that summer in Canada. Yeah,
and then Katrina said it's January.
here too.
January.
It's
January.
yeah.
January.
I like that, January. That's a Canadian word, I guess, January.
It almost has to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I know in British Columbia, though, it is absolutely stunning. The mountains.
So
and
Jeff,
everything.
you make these smart comments, smart ass comments, really, if I can say that.
Wow.
But you prefer the weather in Bucerius yourself, don't you? So don't make it sound like it's just us whining.
Hot, hot, hot. This is why I think she puts those in there, because it doesn't cool down very quickly.
He complains that his coffee gets cold now. He complains that it gets too hot.
Tastes kind of soapy. Did it get cleaned?
Yes.
It does taste soapy.
And I even rinsed the lid again. It's dishwasher.
Eesh.
I'll soak it in vinegar, see if I can take the lid off and just drink it out of the metal.
Yeah, for whatever reason.
Dishwashers are not good for coffee mugs. I never.
Then why would you put it in there?
I didn't put it in there. I just took it out of it.
Okay.
But I'll soak it in vinegar. That'll help.
Yeah, I'm kind of just wash it with water once in a while. Scrub it down, maybe. So yes, Jeff, absolutely, he loves Mexico. Yeah, Jeff, he does a lot of walking when he's there too. I remember you had like a 20,000 or a 30,000 step day. I think I've been up to like 12,500. That's kind of the most for me. But that's Canada.
That's Canada.
Yeah, in New Mexico we drive.
I mean, if we were out going to the park and going to a farmer's market, we'd put a lot more miles on it. Just like when Jeff and Claudia are there, they're walking on the beaches and stuff. So, and they walk from wherever their hotel is to our office or downtown. So I get it. I get it.
Yeah, me too. It's just that in Canada, it's so cold you don't want to walk because it's so cold. You might freeze to death.
Well, the other day we went for a walk. It was quite nice. I actually had to take my sweater off.
Look at this, 32,000 steps and 25,000 on the beach. Way to go, Jeff. You're going to live forever until you don't. And then you'll be like, hey, I'm glad I walked on the beaches at least. And that was the thing, like nobody can take that away from us. We have lived in Mexico for almost 17 years. And if I was to die tomorrow, I've actually done the thing that I said I was going to do. Obviously, we want to do more. But yes, Jeff, it's so walkable and beautiful where we live. It is. It absolutely is. I mean, right now you can't walk on the beach because up against the wall, slime ball.
Slime ball?
Not you, Jeff. I'm just talking vast imaginary people that would do that.
Is the St. Albert Farmers Market open yet? I've heard a rumor.
Yeah, St. Albert Farmers Market open Saturday, our first day that we can go into the world. I guess Friday night is our first day we can go to the world.
Well, Friday night.
Yeah, we have the funeral. So yeah, Saturday. No, but Saturday.
I guess it depends on who watches us wear. Look at this hair. Oh my gosh.
Hi, Terry. Yeah, Terry. Jeff's been called worse. Yes, it does. Yeah, we were chatting with a friend, Lori, and she said that the farmers market opens on Saturday. And my guess is it's going to be packed because there's a lot of hungry people out there. A lot of
pent-up demand.
Pent-up demand! So I think for us, maybe we should go to the farmers market on Saturday. What do you think? Saturday morning?
We'll see.
Yeah. It's been like 2 weeks of nothingness. So Christie's kind of like, maybe we'll just add a day or a week or two to that.
It's saved us a lot of money. We've never spent this little in Canada.
That's true. We have never spent.
I'm just going to stop. I don't know which way to do it.
Yeah. Farmers markets are for farmers. Hey, Rod. No, actually, farmers markets are for people who want to buy vegetables.
From farmers.
From farmers.
Or people that just grow them in their backyards.
Last time we were here, September, October, I can't remember. I got the biggest lettuce or cabbage ever. It was so huge. I bought it only because of the size, not because I needed cabbage, but because of the size. I think it was split into like 3 meals.
That was a horribly cold farmer's market experience, Jeff.
Yeah.
It was freezing that day.
Rod and Sheila both say your hair looks beautiful.
Yeah. You guys are so cute. Yes. So cute.
Yeah. LOL. Yes, Rod likes hanging out in the markets too. We did the farmers markets for 3 years or 4 years. So for us, I mean,
we ran one. Yeah,
it's kind of in our blood. We like it,
and we know how hard these people work to make the product that they sell at the markets. So and grow it and source it, and whichever way that they do it, whether they're making it on their own or
we had a certified farmers market, which means that
sausage 80%. And elephant ears. I've never had an elephant ear before.
80% of the products at the market had to be handmade. Now, this was obviously 17 years ago, and things may have changed since then. But back then, we did pretty good. I mean, it was fun. We loved the markets. And it was, it's a fun.
See, Terry, if we go to the market, I'll see if I can find John and Susan. Sausage and elephant ears. I'm assuming we're talking elephant ears as
like the churro,
like the churro type things with they're.
It's like Bannock, she said, yes.
Okay.
It was cinnamon and stuff.
So it's not real elephants because I don't think they grow here in Canada.
The elephant ears, yeah, that would go over well. You're just going to have look, Trump has allowed the elephant ears.
And good morning, Brian from Atlanta. How are you?
Yes, good morning, Brian. So I hope you're
Atlanta's
safe.
Realtor Real Estate. If you need someone to sell real estate or buy real estate in Atlanta.
Yeah, and he's definitely a tall guy.
He is very tall.
How I met Brian was I'm standing in a crowd of people at a real estate conference, and I said to everybody, if anybody here separates from their friends or their partners, go to this guy. He is now the meeting point because he's so tall. There's the rest of the crowd, Brian, and then the rest of the crowd. So yes, that's a brilliant name, Brian. You have the real tall real estate. Love it. Lots of elephants up here. Thanks, Rod. They are sugary goodness from Jeff. Of the comments right now, only because we don't have this through our computer, because it is a horrible, horrible camera.
It's not. Everybody said I look good.
No. The camera on the computer. That's why we're not using the computer. It's a brand new laptop, gamer, fast for video editing stuff. And the camera sucks.
Rod, you can stop now. The beers don't taste good unless you have a lot of hot sauce.
Yeah.
That's you. I think we've done the whole elephant ear thing, so I think we're good. Thanks.
Nobody else knows, but we know what you're doing. So yeah. Yeah. Elephant ears. Anything deep fried just tastes good. Why is that? It's like if you put it in a hot oil, automatically. Wow.
Well, generally it crisps it up, and if it's flavored at all, it brings out the greasy, savory stuff, or the greasy sweetness, depending on if it's elephant ears or hot wings.
And the thing with the mini donuts, you can only have so many, and then you just feel like,
yeah, then they're not so many.
They're not mini. They're like maxi, and
that adds flavor.
It's true.
So true. And Lori, good morning. The sausage was delicious.
Oh my gosh, that sausage was fantastic.
We had a little bit of it yesterday afternoon.
Yeah, we still have more for today. And then I may have had a little burp. And Christie's like, what is that? Stop.
So disgusting.
And it was like, she gave me the Perrier. Of course it's going to happen.
You brought it up quick. You ate the sausage, you took the soda, and you burped in my face. That's very rude.
Burp in your face.
Well,
you happened to turn as it was happening. And then you're like, oh.
Good morning, Karina.
And Allison, hello.
Beaver tails.
Yep.
How do they talk if they don't have their tails? I know they communicate. Not talk, but communicate.
I don't know if that's true. Do beavers communicate using their tails?
Don't they?
I don't know. That just
sounds... we have to better than the other one.
Fair enough.
I'm not sure it would have been that stinky. It was horrible.
It was.
Good morning, Donna.
Yes. So the beaver tails, I think, are the same as elephant ears, which are all just churros of a different style.
Canadian churros.
Especially
the beaver tails. I would say that maybe elephant ears would be African churros. Beaver tails would be Canadian churros.
Yeah, there you go. And a churro is just a churro because it's a churro. And if you have a churro,
And Allison is on, and Karina would know, and Lori Ramsey would know, Donna Nelson would know. All you guys would know how good the Mexican churros are.
At the square in Buceria, you have Churro Man.
But during COVID, because nobody was walking around,
that's right.
He fixed up a vehicle, some sort of truck. I didn't even see
minivan.
It. Like a van.
With like 3 older women in there. And they're all doing different things. Like one's collecting money. He's selling churros.
And he's selling churros in the community, like going house to house. Brilliant.
But they're not terribly warm because, when you have it from the hot grease, it's hot.
But then you just pop it in the toaster oven so it doesn't make it gross like a microwave would.
Yeah.
The toaster oven kind of crisped it up and made it warm, and they were just delicious.
I couldn't wait for the toaster oven, though. That's the problem.
They are so good.
They are good, Karina. Yeah. But yeah, there's Churro Man and Churro Girl.
Don't go there.
I have to now. So Churro Girl, we first saw her helping Churro Man when Churro Man was ill. He looked like death warmed over. So Churro Girl was there. So then Churro Man got better. Yay, Churro Man is better. So Churro Girl, what does she do? She starts her own churro booth. She doesn't go to another town. She goes directly kitty corner to Churro Man and then sells them for less.
Just for the record, these are not their real names. This is what John calls them.
It's like superhero names. He's
Karina,
Churro Man.
I'm not in Mexico, so I cannot get you his number. Sorry, honey.
So yeah, I just thought it was very sleazy to learn the trade and then set up kind of just a few stalls away and then sell for less.
Yeah, that was the sleaziest part.
It was sleazy. Well, Churro Man, though, one year, this was many years ago, he shows up in a brand new...
I read your post, now that you were on officially. I read your post about the magic bean juice. Got it.
Yes. Best churros are in the square in Buceria. From Churro Man.
Yeah.
Churro Man. There's Hat Man. There's Churro Man.
These are better. They're crispier. I don't know. Maybe he uses hotter oil. I don't know how he does it, but they are just... Because the dough is pretty much the same everywhere.
Yeah.
And then he uses real fillings and not just all fake stuff, too. He does, like, his Nutella is real Nutella. And
yeah.
At least that's what the jar says.
I've only ever bought from Churro Girl twice because I really needed a churro and Churro Man wasn't open. So what I was going to say was Churro Man one time shows up in a brand new Ford F-150. Now this is selling churros at the time for 2.5, 3 pesos. Shows up in a brand new F-150. Business plummets because he used to have this old beat up red truck with the trailer. Now it's just room for the trailer. When he showed up in the F-150, I think people were like, how is he doing this? How can he make so much money that he could buy a brand new Ford F-150?
Again, John is just making all this up from his paradigm, so you don't necessarily have to take it as the gospel truth.
No, but it is my truth.
But Jeff, yes, I don't know how she sold them for cheaper because he sells them for so cheap. And Lori Bolin is watching. Good morning from Okotoks/Drumheller.
I love Drumheller. Good morning. Yes, the churros are great, and I like them plain. Thanks,
I do too. I sometimes I like the ones with the Nutella in them, but generally I just like them plain.
Yeah, and he sells fried bananas also, and you can get the same toppings. Plantains, not bananas, I guess.
Which is actually a nice little snack,
but
too.
It tastes better fried. Plantain.
Do taste better fried. Everything tastes better fried.
Yep, unless, of course, it's not fried. Then it doesn't taste better.
You prefer them? Oh, okay.
It's just like, why have a glazed donut? You might as well just eat a bagel. That's the thing.
No, not even
a bagel and add powdered sugar. That would be like a donut.
No, you're wrong. You are really, really wrong.
But bagels, I don't think are deep fried. I think they're boiled.
Yeah.
So that's why bagels taste like breakfast instead of dessert. Because it's water.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
It is. Also,
not
the sweet
it.
potato guy. I don't know the sweet potato guy. Do you know the sweet potato guy?
He travels. I think he's the one that travels. If we go to BC, will I bring Weezy and come see us?
Now, we're seeing so much of her upstairs right now. She's watching this. I mean, would we do a road trip with your mom? It would be tough because
Absolutely.
when I'm driving, your mom is.
You can't drive because you don't have a valid driver's license.
Yeah, even my mom though says I drive like. Yeah, I make people sick when I drive for whatever reason. I make people sick when I drive.
Well, you could have just stopped it. Make people sick.
Yeah. Please, we'll see. Trying to get her out of the house, we will see.
It's not easy, Terry. You know
It is
that.
not easy.
She doesn't like going to the neighbors.
We live in paradise, and it's hard to get her to come.
Mm-hmm.
So
we will definitely talk about it.
Yep, she'll make you. Oh my gosh! Why would you say that? That was kind of like, boom. You're gonna make pierogies.
Terry, I will say, she's an amazing cook.
She really is. Now it's tough. Now I'm really conflicted. We'll think about it.
We can't make my mom do anything, as you well know that, but we can ask her.
I can offer her pierogies, though. And if you're watching Reese, I'm sure they're amazing.
I've had Terry's pierogies when I was younger.
Wow.
We've been family friends for lots of years.
She promises to.
Lots of years.
All right.
We'll talk about it, Terry. It is definitely a possibility. We will be here for a while. And mind you, you are southern BC and we have family in northern BC. I guess we could drop my mom off with you and head up. That might be an idea too.
That might be an idea.
We'll see what we can finagle with my mama.
Yeah. So unfortunately,
John has a 9:30 appointment to help somebody with sausage. That sausage was so good, and with pierogies.
Pierogies would be
amazing. John has a 9:30 with somebody that needs to have a little bit of tutoring as to how to join in on tomorrow night, I guess already for my dad's celebration of life. He's going to be one of the speakers. He's an old friend of my dad's from the fire hall. So we have to sign off. I will be the one to say it because Glenn will be on shortly. So we're going to say goodbye. We will talk about BC, Terry, and all my family that's up there. John's family, our family, family. And we will see you all tomorrow.
Adios.
Thanks for joining us today.
Be kind to one another.
Don't touch your face.
Don't touch your face.